This video is going to serve as a list of all things you should double check for custom-made Supreme Commander 2 units. This is to make sure that everything works properly and that everything looks as it should. This isn't going to be specific to any unit. Everything here will be general to all units. The first thing you should check is the abilities. Non-experimental Cybran structures have the Power Detonate ability. So if you are making a non-experimental Cybran structure, you may want to make sure it has the Power Detonate ability. Next is audio. You want to make sure that your units have proper sounds. A small structure unit should not have the explosion sound of a large experimental unit and vice versa. Air units, when destroyed, should have an impact with water sound and sinking sound. The next thing is build. This is specific to structure units, but still important. Build scaffold unit is what appears when a unit is first being built. It appears for the entirety of its construction. You want to make sure that you use the appropriate scaffold unit so that the size is appropriate to your unit. The next thing is death. I already covered destruction parts in my wreckage video, but you want to make sure the explosion effect is a proper size for your unit, as well as any other effects that your unit may have. Here is another structure unit specific one. In the display table, at the very bottom, this part here, tarmacs. This is the area of gray that appears under your unit. The biggest things to check with this is length and width to make sure it's properly fitted to your unit. Next is the experience table and experience value in the general table. What's most important here is the experience value. This is how much experience an enemy unit will get when it kills your unit here, for veterancy. Next, the life bar information. This of course is all visual, but having it properly fitted to your unit will make it fit in much better. Next, the selection size and size of a unit. The selection size is visible, so it is easy to get fitted for a custom unit. Also make sure to check selection thickness. The size is a different story. This is the actual hitbox of a unit. I don't know what unit of measure this is in, so what I have always done to get the size proper for my units is I take an already existing unit of similar size and adjust the values accordingly if they're slightly off. One way to somewhat see the size of a unit is to reclaim it when it is alive, as the reclaim effect size will be fitted to the unit's size. Next is the strategic icon name. This is the icon your unit uses when zoomed out and in strategic view. Going back to Power Detonate and Sacrifice Heal, under the Weapons table, you want to have an entry based on those abilities so that they actually function when used. The last thing is wreckage, which I have, of course, gone over in my wreckage video. That is just about everything to check for custom-made units. You just want to make sure that you have all values of everything mentioned proper.